Okay, hello. My name is Louis, and this is the first lecture for Python. As I said, Python is most effective and simplest language to learn because the base grammar of Python is very simple, and also it's powerful as well. So by this kind of reason, I think the Python is used most widely in the world these days. So, and also Python is very effective for the data scientists and AI engineers because, because it is very good to handle the string or data because the, the grammar is very optimized for the handling strings and data. So, so in this kind of reason, Python is most widely used by the AI and computer science and data engineers in the world. So nowadays, the most effective language, one of the most effective languages in the world is Python. And also, you guys are trying to study the Python because this kind of reason, as I think. So there, there are two, there are two kind of way and several kind of way to use the Python. But in this grammar based grammar lecture, I will show you how to program with the Python. There are two kind of ways, and first way is just using the REPL. It means that read, evaluate, print, loop. In other words, just interactive share, and the other way just use IDE or text editor like this. For example, you can use PyCharm. This is the mostly most widely used the Python IDE program, but you can simply use the interactive shell or some kind of text editor such as Sublime or Visual Studio Code. There are whatever text editor that also very familiar with. You already have more than one text editor that you are very familiar with. So in this lecture, I will use the interactive share and also Sublime text editor. Okay, first let me show you how to use the refer interactive share. Just print the Python, then it will start the interactive share, and I will show you the very basic grammar of Python. I don't know if you already have some kind of experience with the other languages such as C or C++ or Java or JavaScript, but ah, let me explain. C and C++ and Java and JavaScript and Perl. There are a lot of programming languages in the world, but in the case of C and C++ and Java, is, uh, is, is some kind of compiler language. But as you already know, the JavaScript, Perl, and Python, and Basic, those kinds of languages are interactive language, and this one is compiler language because if you write down some kind of code with this kind of compiler language, then if in order to execute the program, you need to compile. Compile means that the code will be converted to some kind of binary code, and binary code will be executed by the CPU. Binary code is if the platform, the CPU you are using for the programming is a X value, x86 or x6 Pro. I mean Intel processor that is a kind of RISC processor. You need to compile this program as into this kind of machine language. So the output is mnemonic or assembly code, and this code are formatted with some kind of binary formation, the and the CPU executed this kind of code. But in, in the other hand, interpret language, just you if we just there is no need to compile just the interpret language compile the interpreter. We say that there are interpreter. Interpret just read the line by line and execute the code line by line. So it does not need to compile the code before executing the code. So the strong point of the compiler language is fast because the text code will be converted into the machine code. So the machine code, I mean machine instruction code is much more faster than just read and passing the text string. And but the demerit of the compiler language is what always we need to do execute the program. We always need to compile because and the compilation time is could quite a could be quite a bit long as than you expect. But the interpret language there is no need to compile, so there no compile. So we just type the code and execute. But this one does not compile before the execution of the code. So if we put some kind of if we call this some kind of error code in the middle of the program, then the interpreter until we meet this error code line, the code will be executed. So if we want to find out the compile some kind of misspell, the code should be executed onto here. So I think this is uh, the merit of interpret language as I think. Okay, this is the lecture of Python grammar. So I will go to the Python very basic grammar. Okay, most of languages you can add and minus and multiply and divide or kind of very basic operators supported by other languages can also be used with the Python. And but there is something different like this. If we do like this, the this expression is divided, but it discards the floating point, so we just get the integer part of the number, so we don't need to convert. If we convert the floating point into the integer, we need to explicitly put some kind of a converting function in the code, but very simply we just do like this. And also there is modular operation is supported by Python. And if we want to make some kind of scale, like some kind of exponential operation, then we just do like this, simply. Okay, and also we can convert the string into integer like this. Before we are going to handle this, I will show you how to declare the string in Python first. Also, in the most other languages, the string will be declared by like this with the double quotation, but in Python we can just use the quotation to declare the string. Yeah, and there are type operations. If we apply the type operation to it is better 10, then we return press into. It means that all the primitive types, integers, floating points are correct, because the Python is also one of the object-oriented programming languages. And we can declare the binary number like this. Put or be in front of the binary sequence and add binary sequence like this. And also we can declare octet 0 or 10. And also we can use the OX. Okay. I think I already showed most of the basic operations. Rest of the thing just applying in the other contexts, like if we in order to convert the integers to floating point, we just other converting function, and there are converting function like there was converting function like str. Okay, and Python also supports complex number like this. You can use the complex number, and already we already know the if we put price in the operation, then the first part will be executed first. Yeah, very basic. And there are non type. Non type is nothing. Yeah. It is almost the same as loop pointer in C++ or yeah. And if we want to put some key input, we just use input function. can input some kind of string like this, and if you want to store the string into your variable, then you just do like this. And there are very interesting functions. Split, that is one of the built-in functions supported by our string class. If we declare A, B, C, D, E, and if we call the built-in function of string split, then it split orders order string in subsequence, and the limiter of the subsequence is just space if we do not put some kind of limiter. But if we want to explicitly put some kind of delimiter in the string, then the delimiter part are splitted like this. And also there are very interesting operator. Okay. This is the multiplication of matrix, but this is a better appropriate case. I'll show you later this time. Okay, if we want to use some kind of other library supported by Python, for example, if we want to use NumPy, that famous library, we just import NumPy. And if we want to give some nickname to NumPy like this, just put add and nickname. But there's no NumPy, so if we want to use the NumPy, first we need to install NumPy by using PIP library, PIP program, that is Python installation program. Just simply PIP install NumPy, then it will automatically install the NumPy, and if we go back to the Python interpreter shell and give import NumPy, that is import. But there is some kind of error. Okay. In this structure, I will not handle the NumPy. So what you need to keep in mind is just you can insert the additional extra library just using the PIP. And I will show you the compare operation. If we if we compare these two strings equal or not, we just put the equal operator. But easy operation is just check this Python string instance is the same instance in the right side of the Python instance. But literal value are also class in Python, as I already said, and this Python string, constant string, literal string, is declared only one time and used. If we call the expression like this one and this one are referencing to the same string instance, so it's true. Okay, and there is also is not operation. Python is not Python, but part. Yeah, and there we can check the ID of each instance. In this case, we can see the ID of the Python string instance like just using the ID operation. Yeah, this is the ID of this Python instance. Okay, I think we already covered all the very basic grammar of Python, and if we want to put some annotation in the code, we can just use like this. This is the annotation part of the code. And if we want to declare multiple line comment, then we can use the triple double quotation to declare the multiple line comment. Okay, this is a very basic of Python, and I will let you explain list and tuple. List and tuple is also very basic and powerful data structure, built-in data structure in Python grammar. And this other if you use the other language, you think that you cannot find out the what are powerful built-in data structure in Python in other language. You cannot find out because, as I think, the list and tuple and also dictionary as well are very powerful in Python. I will tell you this list tuple and dictionary in other lecture because I want to make this lecture a very short lecture. Thank you, and I will try to best my best to explain more simply and easily to you guys. Thank you. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Thank you.